I am very glad to be here today to be partnering with the Ministry of Environment and LASEPA on this occasion of the 8th edition of the annual Noiseless Lagos campaign. I'm grateful that Dolapo has asked that I give the welcome remarks, and because the effects of the noise always end up with my ministry, and I think any effort to minimize the problem is something that we really appreciate.
I want to wish each and every one of us well today. You see, noise pollution control has to do with we, the beneficiary. We have to take ownership. LASEPA will put together the regulations, enforcement, but the ultimate result lies on we, the people, taking ownership of those regulations, knowing that it's our own health that is at stake.
Noise causes your body to release stress hormones. These stress hormones make you aggressive. It gives you adrenaline. You're hyper, and you can't help yourself. And that is why we are collaborating with the Ministry of Health and Transportation especially, because studies have shown that vehicular traffic noise is one of the highest causes of air pollution in terms of noise.
But on our own part in Ministry of Transportation, we are collaborating with stakeholders in Transport Union to be able to tell them the usefulness of horn, because honking has side effect on all of us. Like I told you, when you go to Europe, and that is why I want to tell LASEPA and environment, we have to start gathering data on noise effects. How many lives has the noise pollution affected? What are those people? Who are those people? How many of them in hospital that noise effect has affected? We need to gather data so that you can mitigate against honking.
But there are other things that we also need to consider. There are things that are innate. Okay, so the things that can happen when a woman is pregnant, things that can happen genetically, things can happen like infections that we have talked about. But there are also external things that can happen that can cause hearing loss. And it's one of the reasons why we're here today. And that is noise. Okay, so there are other things like trauma, there are other things that we can look at, but we're principally looking at noise. And it's important because a lot of times, just like with kidney disease, you may be losing hearing in one ear and may not even really know. Most times it's not even an issue, or it's not an issue that we usually bring forward until there's complete hearing loss in one ear, or there's partial hearing loss in one ear, and then the other ear is not hearing as well anymore. And so the person says, oh, I can't really hear, and then they go to the hospital.
It's really important to look for peace, to make peace part of your lifestyle, to make sure that around you, behavior and interactions are conducted in peaceful ways, that we all do everything we can to avoid aggressive, noisy, and disruptive behavior.
It is with great pleasure that I address you all at the 8th edition of the Annual Stakeholders Forum to put together to promote a sustainable environment on Noiseless Lagos. Noise pollution is both an environmental and as well as public health issue that has become significant over time in cities like Lagos. In view of the proliferation of commercial, industrial, and social activities stemming from population explosion in our environment, noise pollution is referred to an undesirable sound that is persistent and results mostly from movement activities.